Go.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Victoria Advocate. I'm glad we started talking to y'all because we were having a really gross conversation here about medical procedures, so I won't go into any more details. I'm Becky Cooper, Managing Editor. With me on my left,
Tony Belandron, City Editor.
behind the camera is Meredith Cash, who doesn't like to talk on camera. She's taking Tom's place. Tom's taking PTO or taking a few days off. And I'm taking Chris's place. Chris is moving his son to Dallas for his summer internship or fellowship with the Dallas Morning News. Pretty cool. So busy time in everybody's life. Before we get started, I got two trivia questions for you. And they're gonna make you think a little bit.
Uh-oh.
The South American country of Bolivia is landlocked. Name the 5 countries that border it.
God.
That's not hard.
Bolivia?
Come on.
Peru.
Yeah, I bet y'all can get at least 4 of these.
Peru. I don't know many
Okay,
countries.
think about it.
What's Caracas is what? Argentina? I don't know. Peru, Argentina. Is that what I don't know many countries in South America.
Just think a little bit and we'll get back to you. Then the next one's a literature question. In the 19th century, the 3 Bronte sisters wrote novels that are now considered classics. Charlotte Bronte is known for Jane Eyre, while her sister Emily wrote Wuthering Heights. What 2 novels did the lesser-known Bronte sister Anne write?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No. That's probably going to be harder for y'all.
No, you know who wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
I don't remember.
Ian Fleming.
Yes.
And Ian Fleming wrote the James Bond novels.
Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine the guy who created James Bond wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Mm-mm.
He's a diverse writer.
There's 2 extremes right there.
Okay, y'all think about those 2 questions and we'll come back to you. So, tomorrow is Friday the 31st of May, the end of the month. Can't believe that. But here we go. We have Hallettsville playing in the state softball finals. The game starts at 6 o'clock tonight. Win or lose, hopefully it's a win. We'll have a big centerpiece photo of the girls on the cover and refer back to sports. Hopefully the way they've been playing, hopefully they finish it out with a victory. Then we have an anniversary story on Saturday. The Riding Therapy Center is celebrating its 30th anniversary. I remember when they started that. Can you believe that?
And that's a big
Wow.
thing. I remember in Kansas City they had a big riding, I forget what it was called, but it was riding therapy.
Do you know what horse therapy is actually called?
Psycho-equine. I don't know.
No, hippotherapy. Hippotherapy. Don't ask me why, but that's what it's called.
Yeah, they had one in, I can't remember the name. I can't remember the town of Liberty or north of there. I don't know. It was big.
You know Moody Gardens, big theme park in Galveston.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It was originally started as a riding therapy for when the Moody kids had some sort of disease that they couldn't get around very well, and so they started with the.
Is that along the seawall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's those 3 big pyramids.
Yeah.
That
I have
used to be-
never been.
It's fun. You should go.
They have a
Need to.
boardwalk, isn't it? Off the seawall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they have an amusement park.
Yeah, that's farther down.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's not. No.
Moody Gardens has the 3 pyramids. It has a lake or beach where you can lay out and
They have a
enjoy.
big Ferris wheel on that, don't they?
That's on the boardwalk farther up by the red dot.
I wonder how that. I bet that was
Spot.
destroyed.
They had to rebuild
Harvey.
it.
They rebuilt, yeah.
I think got it, not Harvey.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they have the big hotel and they have the water slide there at Moody Gardens. It's a nice place. You can take your family and never leave the land or the whatever it's called. Anyway, so we have that story. It's a good story. They've done a lot of good for the kids and clients, I guess I should say. Fire Marshal's Office investigates 2 fires. I'm not real sure on that one. Tomorrow is our deadline for getting in names of relatives who served in D-Day or served in World War II. We're doing a big D-Day anniversary tribute on the 6th. We've received a lot of response, which is really great. And so if you have a family member or yourself or your spouse, if you know of anybody who served in the military, please submit their names, their rank, and as well as their branch of service. You can send us a picture that goes with it. You can send it to newsroom@vicad.com. You can hand deliver it up here to the newsroom. Or to make the deadline, it's probably a little late to mail it, but if you've already put it in the mail, we'll accept it. So,
I wonder if one of these is the Bloomington fire. And then there was one on the weekend. That John wrote about.
well, I read about the vacant house that happened over the weekend, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I heard the one in Bloomington may have been.
Okay, I don't know that. Then we have a short story by Jenna, our intern who finished her semester with us yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote a short story about a new exhibit at the Navy Museum. And Home and Garden. Do you know what they're writing about?
Solarization.
Solarization.
Mhm.
Cool. And for sports, like I said, it's Hallettsville softball, the state game. They're playing Emory Reigns. Not sure where that is, but it'll be a good game. And of course, we have Refugio playing Big Sandy tonight in Sweeney. In case anybody wants to go, the games have moved from Houston to Sweeney because of rain possibilities in Houston. And Sweeney has a turf field, so it'll be good. They don't have to worry about problems. So games at 5 o'clock in Sweeney at Sweeney High School. Oh, Howard Essie's going to shoot for us. That's good. Okay. Howard's a good photographer. Okay, and Mike will be there. And we'll be all over the place again, as always. You know what's going on in the world, Tony?
Oh, shoot. And everything. So, hold on one moment. No, I know Trump had his response to Mr. Mueller, just re-emphasizing no evidence of wrongdoing, so no charges, so life goes on. Sorry, it's loading out.
Okay.
Yeah, just Trump lashes special counsel after he says no exoneration. He angrily assailed special counsel Robert Mueller's motives on Thursday, a day after Mueller bluntly rebuffed Trump's repeated claims of exoneration. Let's see, Trump says not involved with keeping McCain's ship out of view. Oh. This is, come on. Donald Trump and his acting defense secretary distanced themselves Thursday from an order to keep a warship named for the late Senator John McCain out of sight during the commander-in-chief's recent visit to Japan. I guess people notice that. Cemeteries and family memories stand in border walls' way. San Juan, Texas is an interesting story. On a muggy, mosquito-filled evening near the U.S.-Mexico border, the threat of President Donald Trump's border wall brought together a large group of family members at two historic cemeteries that are part of their ancestral land. The group swapped stories about family lore, blah, blah, blah. Under current plans for the border wall, one of the 19th century cemeteries could be lost entirely. Some graves would have to be exhumed. Others without a headstone might be paved over. That's horrible.
That's just wrong. That is wrong.
Don't they would know where the wall would go by now, wouldn't they? Why is this all being...
That's politics.
Oh, then Israel faces another election after parliament dissolves. That's scary. Let's see. What else do we want?
Anything going on in the state?
Wi-Fi. Why does this take so long?
What generation is your iPad?
I don't know. This is one issued to me by the paper.
It's old.
That's why it's taking so long.
Well,
It's not a very fast processor.
no. It's thinking and thinking. Oh, finally. Okay, well, that's cemetery stories on the top of the state wire. Trial begins for border activists who help migrants. Oh, that's Tucson, Arizona. 2 tornadoes confirmed in Texas storm. Structures damage. Forecasters. Come on.
This was the 13th straight day of tornadoes, or yesterday was.
Oh my God, yeah, there've been a lot. What was the number that was reported?
Over 400.
Forecasters say at least 2 tornadoes hit parts of North and East Texas in a storm system that damaged dozens of homes and left 1 person hurt. This was in Canton, Texas?
Yeah. That's where they have the big garage sale every month.
Oh. Oh, okay, the National Weather Service has confirmed twister struck Wednesday in the Heritage Trace subdivision of Fort Worth and also in Canton, 55 miles, or in parentheses, 88 kilometers east of Dallas.
We had a discussion earlier about metric versus inches and non-metric. So
Yeah,
Tony's opposed to changing the metric.
should the U.S. convert to the metric system? I'm like, haven't they been converting for the last 4 years? Anyway, can't take it now, then don't take it at all. But there was a good point. Somebody mentioned you go out and buy 2 liters of Coke, a 2 liter Diet Coke or
Soft
7
drink.
Up soft drink. And I'm like, I never thought of that. That's in our vocabulary now. That 2 liter. And they also have the 1 liter bottles.
There's a 3 liter too.
Yeah, there's a 3 liter. Anyway. And then, of course, although unfortunately our local contestants are out, spelling bee, the Nationals today.
It'll be
It's
on
going on right now, I think.
tonight will be the finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the Royals look to stop a 3-game losing streak against the Texas Rangers.
There's at the Astros game last night.
Oh, yeah.
Some
That's
hitter
horrible.
for the other team, and I don't remember what team it was.
Well, I thought it was for the.
It wasn't the Astros
Oh,
player.
okay.
It was the other team. Hit a foul ball up into the stands, and it hit a 4-year-old girl
In the head.
in the head, and the player started crying.
Oh, the player was crying on the field, and then he went over there to the area. Well, they took the girl to the hospital, and there are pictures of the player crying on the shoulder of a security guard, and then later, and he has 2 little boys. He said so. So he felt awful.
No, well,
And
he
there
didn't do
were
it on
players trying to
purpose.
comfort him, and he was just, even in the dugout, he was still crying.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was horrible.
They said they think the little girl will be okay. So.
Yeah, I saw that on CBS this morning. They didn't have a lot of details on her because it was a medical issue, but they said they think she'll be okay. But still, I mean, I think this player said that he definitely wants to meet the little girl and I guess see what he can do to help her.
It wasn't malicious. He wasn't.
No.
He didn't mean to hit over there.
Well, yeah, then one of the newscasters said they'll probably extend the security net then for foul balls. And then I think Anthony Mason said, you got to wonder, as many foul balls get hit every year, why this hasn't happened before.
It happens.
Yeah, people get hit. I remember one went right by me at Coors Field. This is in Denver, and it hit the glass window, but it didn't break because I'm sure that glass is reinforced. But it hit hard, and it went right by me. I could have caught it had I seen it coming in time, but I don't know who I was with. They yelled, and I just heard it went, and then thump. You know how baseball hits glass. It didn't break.
He said that ball was probably going about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That had to hurt.
All right.
Okay, with that, let's do our trivia questions. There's 2 hard ones, I'm sorry. But Get your brain going. South American country of Bolivia is landlocked. Name the 5 countries that border it.
I was just saying, Peru and Argentina, are they included?
That's 2 of them.
It's Uruguay and Paraguay in South America.
Paraguay is.
Paraguay. Good.
That's 3.
You know, the only reason why I'm struggling at Bolivia, because I just watched, I kind of sped watched Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kids with Paul Newman and Robert Redford, and I like the parts when they're in Bolivia.
So if y'all give up, here it is.
Yes.
It's Peru, Brazil,
Brazil,
Paraguay, Argentina, and Chile.
Chile.
I know all those countries.
I knew you. I figured y'all get stumped on Paraguay.
Chile.
Okay, the Bronte sisters. In the 19th century, the 3 Bronte sisters wrote the novels that are now considered classics. Charlotte Bronte is best known for Jane Eyre, while her sister Emily, Wuthering Heights. What 2 novels did the lesser-known Bronte sister Anne, A-N-N-E, write?
You know, we gotta ask John this. I bet John would know. Little Women. I don't know.
No.
Agnes Grey was written in 1847, and The Tenant of the Wildfell Hall in 1848. Why didn't y'all know these things? Wildfell Hall is considered by many critics to be an early feminist masterpiece. So we hope we educated you today on your geography and your literature.
What country were they from? They say.
The Bronte sisters? They didn't say. But I thought they were American. Not 1800, they weren't. Probably England. Anyway, so we'll be back here tomorrow, Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Short weeks are always harder to get through. So we'll be back here tomorrow, just us 3 again. And so if you have any comments, questions, concerns, story ideas, let Tony know. He'll be here all night. He'll be happy to talk to you.
All night long.
Yeah. So we'll see you tomorrow.